Well, good morning and welcome to your Friday 5 for 5 here on this Friday, February the 12th. You know, that means Valentine's Day is just 2 days away. It's this Sunday. And so today I thought I would read you the hymn story of a hymn that I love, a hymn called O Love That Wilt Not Let Me Go. It comes from Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 3, that says, I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with loving kindness. This is from the great book that I've used several times before, Amazing Grace, 366 Inspiring Hymn Stories for Daily Devotions by Kenneth Osbeck. Excuse me. But today's is great. It says, the writing of this thoughtful and artistically constructed text is most remarkable. It is authored by the esteemed Scottish minister George Matheson, who was totally blind and who described the writing as the fruit of much mental suffering. There's been many conjectures made regarding the cause of this mental suffering. Fortunately for us, Dr. Matheson left this account. He said, this hymn was composed in the manse of Inion on the evening of the 6th of June, 1882, when I was 40 years of age. I was alone in the manse at that time. It was the night of my sister's marriage, and the rest of the family were staying overnight in Glasgow. Something happened to me which was known only to myself and which caused me the most severe mental suffering. The hymn was the fruit of that suffering. It was the quickest bit of work I ever did in my life. I had the impression of having it dictated to me by some inward voice rather than of working it out myself. I am quite sure that the whole work was completed in 5 minutes, and equally sure that it never received at my hands any retouching or correction. I have no natural gift of rhythm, and the other verses I have ever written are manufactured articles. This came like a day spring on high. A very popular account of this writing of this hymn, though it's never been fully substantiated, Mr. Osbeck says, claims that it was the result of the reminder at his sister's wedding of the great disappointment that Matheson himself had experienced just before he was to have been married to his college fiancée. When told of his impending total blindness, she is said to have informed him, I do not wish to be the wife of a blind preacher. It's very possible that the lingering memory of this rejection from an earthly love prompted Dr. Matheson to write this beautiful expression of the eternal love of the Heavenly Father that will never be broken. If you don't know this hymn, the words are just gorgeous, especially for this time of year. Let me read it to you. It says, O love that will not let me go, I rest my weary soul on thee. I give thee back the life I owe, that in thine ocean depths its flow may richer, fuller be. O light that followest all my way, I yield my flickering torch to thee. My heart restores its borrowed ray, that in thy sunshine's blaze its day may brighter, fairer be. O joy that seekest me through pain, I cannot close my heart to thee. I trace the rainbow through the rain, and feel the promise is not vain, that morn shall tearless be. O cross that liftest up my head, I dare not ask to fly from thee. I lay in dust, life's glory dead, and from the ground there blossoms red life that shall endless be. You know, one thing I love about that hymn is that it is a reminder of us that we can rest securely in God's eternal love. Regardless of the human difficulty of suffering we may experience, regardless of the human rejection of love that we may have and we may experience from time to time in life, we can rest securely in God's eternal love. So, my prayer today is that this musical message will speak to you and you will know that there is an eternal, everlasting love of God that will never let you go. I hope you have a great Valentine's weekend. Know that we love you and we're praying for you. We'll see you Sunday. Have a great week. Bye-bye.